Well, hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I am back once again talking about the most recent events in crypto. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And remember, with any crypto project or decentralized finance protocol, always remember to use risk capital only. We want to practice good behaviors, don't be spending your bill money or your rent money or your mortgage or anything, always with crypto, take care of your household first. And we want to emphasize that and preach that. So, with that being said, we are going to take a look at kind of what's going on with post chain as a whole. So, the first thing we're going to kind of look at is PLS or post chain. So, right now, at the current price, looks like it's 404474 for post chain. So, it's at a healthy price point. And then as you can see with the buy volume and sell volume, some strong buy and sell volume. So it's kind of pretty much dead even, 1.2 million and 1.4 million. And over the last 24 hours, down 4.78%, which is not too bad. But the thing I kind of want to look at is some of these buys and sells, like over $1,000. Here's a nice one for $2,074.95. Somebody bought 23 grand worth of post chain. Another 1,300. Somebody bought 27,831 and 39 cents. So to me, this signals to me, yes, we have some sales. That's to be expected when people are taking profits, but to me that kind of signals people believe in post chain and like the future of post chain and what's going to happen over on this blockchain. Somebody bought $13,000 worth of post chain today or PLS. There's another $1,000 buy. Now here's some huge sales here. 16,000, and then somebody sold 26,561 and 30. And then another 3,960 and 64 cents. So you get the point. A lot. They had the sell volume and buy volume has been pretty consistent and strong. So for me personally, I kind of anticipate this continuing on this path as far as building up this kind of blockchain and more people coming on the post chain, to invest money into different crypto projects. So let's go and look over real quick onto Post Coin List real quick. So we're gonna hop over here to kind of see what's going on. And it looks like, one of the top movers looks like is Teddy Bear. As you're aware, Teddy Bear is the popular meme coin or the first official meme coin on Postchain. And it's up 60.40%. It looks like probably over the last 24 hours. And then Zurich here looks like that's up 43.53%. I do not know a lot about that project. So, make sure you do your own research if that's something you're looking into. But, it looks like it's kind of up a healthy amount there. So we're going to bounce over to our multi chart and we're going to look at a couple of different crypto projects. Some I'm in, some I'm not in. I am in Post Drip. So at the current price with Post Drip, we are down 7.24%, and we're sitting at a healthy $14.41. So this project, it was trading between $15 and $18 for the longest, but we've had a slight, pullback, and that's kind of attributed to, the pullback with PLS. As you're aware, they're tied together, so when PLS kind of goes up, Post Drip goes up as well. But still, nothing to worry about that protocol. It pays out 1% per day up to 365% APR. And those rewards build. And then they also have another product that they have within the post-strip protocol called the post-strip garden, where you can stake assets like PLS, Teddy Bear, Wrap Bitcoin, DAI, Atropa. You can stack those assets in the garden, in which it pays you 1.5% up to 300% APR. And I will show you guys that in the video. So Teddy Bear here has been kind of leading the charge. It's been like over the last couple of days, it's just been on a nice tear, as you can see with Teddy Bear. So it's been kind of rallying the market over here on Pulsechain. So, is this like a slight psych out? Who knows? But for whatever reason, there's just like a love for Teddy Bear. Like a lot of people like this meme coin. People, for the most part, have been having fun posting different teddy bears, and then B Roots has been kind of talking about it. And then people have just been having fun with it, posting different images of teddy bear on Twitter. Here's another cool one too with teddy bear. It says, take a coin from your pocket and invest it in your mind. It will come pouring out of your mind and overflow your pocket. So a cool meme there. And then for me, I kind of, with teddy bear, just been kind of retweeting some of the teddy bear memes. And then here I kind of posted one. Teddy bear is back on a mission with the moon in sight. Elon Musk and SpaceX repaired the rocket. All bear wants to do is travel space and get to the moon. So here's a little fun teddy bear image that I created and kind of posted on Twitter. But you get the point. People are having a lot of fun with it. And then, Wrap Bitcoin is kind of another one where a lot of people have been talking about potentially Wrap Bitcoin on Pulsechain getting the peg. So imagine, at these low prices, paying, $82.65 to get one, and down the road it gets the peg. For me, not financial advice, that would be worth the risk to do that. Or even if let's say it's $83.23 and it gets to $1,000, maybe it gets to $5,000. You still could take some profits along the way. So that's kind of the way I think about it as far as the risk versus reward. But if a lot of these coins over here, that's kind of the narrative. If they get to peg, it's game over. Atropa is kind of pulls everything also. It's up 3.87%, and we're sitting at a 0.0071 price point. It had got up to as high as 2 cents. And, many anticipate like the value of Atropa to kind of be pulling everything. It kind of gives liquidity to the way I understand it, the whole post-chain ecosystem. But it's paired to a lot of these coins, and it's going to be pulling like a lot of these coins up, right? So that's kind of the same thing with, with teddy bear. It's paired with a teddy bear, as you can see here. So it's helping kind of pull that up too. Treasury Bill, it is tied to teddy bear. It's kind of cool how these coins are all linked together. So when teddy bear kind of runs up, Treasury Bill is running up also, which is up 31.79%. And then PDAI is kind of like the ultimate push for PDAI, the ultimate play for PDAI. A lot of people in the community are pushing to get this peg to $1, right? So right now it's sitting at 3 zeros and an 8. It had got I want to say as high as 0.028, I believe, at one point. But many kind of believe the narrative is that with PDAI, this would get to peg. So like a lot of people have just been, doing what they can, putting risk capital into PDAI in anticipation of it getting to peg. Some are kind of thinking potentially Richard Hart may be behind some of it, and there may be some funding to kind of back it that'll kind of help push it to peg. So We don't know what the future holds, but we are definitely looking into that. I am in PDAI. I am also in Wrap BTC. I just have a little bit of it. I have a fraction of it, but I'm looking to get that to a whole one. I have some teddy bear. I have some post drip. I have some Pulsechain. Those are the projects I am in. Atropa, I don't have any, but in the future, when I go to sell my teddy bear, it will sell back into Atropa, which will allow me to have some Atropa. So I don't too much worry about it. But if teddy bear, again, like I said, it goes on that run, I can easily swap it back to Atropa, sell it back into Atropa. And Treasury Bill, I don't have that. I don't know much about that project, but it's been kind of one that's just been kind of a steady constant on post chain. And again, it's sitting at a healthy 29.47% over the last 24 hours. So getting back over to post strip, here's kind of what's kind of going on with post strip is up to 891 faucets. The faucet pays you out 1% per day, and the max will be 5,000. So it's inching closer and closer to 900, and then closer and closer to 1,000 faucet count. And then there'll never ever be. So as it stands right now, 5,000 would be the limit of faucets that you can get. Now your faucet is also an NFT, which makes it kind of cool, and we'll show you that real quick. The supply is sitting at 5 million, and there's no minting of the token, which will allow for the price to kind of stay stable. So 5 million would only be the total supply. And then the circulating supply is fairly low, which is 9,207, and which means the rest of the tokens are kind of locked up. And then kind of going over here, this is kind of where I'm sitting at 57 P-Drip. So we are, kind of staying the course and kind of building there. And something kind of going on with the UI there, but the values are all there. It's just a matter of me just refreshing the page. Oh, there it is. It just showed up at the last minute. And then the garden here's the garden where you can stake some of your assets. Probably recommend like long-term plays in here, but again, not financial advice. Anything that you anticipate holding for long-term, kind of throwing in here. Once you stake into the garden, your principal is locked, and the way you get it out is through claims. So you would get 1.5% of your money, and for every three claims you get one. For every three compounds you get one claim, and then for every six compounds you get two claims, and then so on and so forth. For every 9 compounds you get 3 claims. So that's how it works. But so whatever you put in, your rewards is 1.5% per day up to 300% APR. So over time, you will definitely have more than what you put in. And then here's some of the other coins: PLS, PDAI, PulseX, Hex, Wrap, Bitcoin, Atropa, Teddy Bear, and USDC. So you get the point. You have these options here. And if you want to know a little bit more about the garden, feel free to go to the documents. How you get into the garden, you want to make sure you use someone's buddy ID. So you grab the buddy ID. If you want to use mine, feel free to do so. But you would paste the address in here, whichever buddy you want to be under, or anybody in PostStrip. Hit change, and then it'll update. Once you do that, you can come over here and stake whatever assets that you want. But remember, your initial is locked into the contract, and the only way you can get it out is through the compound and claim strategy. So remember that. So for me, that's pretty much it. We just wanted to hop on and kind of talk about Pulsechain as a whole, but everything is looking pretty fine. for the most part. Yeah, there's some pullback on some of these assets, but that's to be expected in crypto in general. Thanks for listening, and thanks for stopping by.